Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today the video is going to be all about fibromyalgia. If you don't know what fibromyalgia is, and you want to know, keep watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below on what you think, if you suffer from fibromyalgia or if you know anyone else that does, and also let me know what other videos you want to see in the future. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can be updated whenever I upload. So this month, May, is actually Fibromyalgia Awareness Month, and it's literally almost the end of the month. It's gone so quickly. I just feel like every single week just goes by so quickly nowadays, and yeah, before you know it, it's just going to be the end of the year. But hopefully we can all achieve something that we've really wanted to achieve in this year. So yeah, put your hard work in and try to stay as consistent as possible. I know it's difficult when you have chronic illness and mental health struggles, but just do the best you can. And yeah, but as I said, Fibromyalgia Awareness Month is May, and the awareness day specifically was May the 12th. So on that day, people all around the world who suffer from fibromyalgia put on their purple, and either they spoke about their experiences, their symptoms with fibromyalgia, how old they were when they were diagnosed, and yeah, just raising awareness really for people who don't know about it, and also for people who may know people who have it but don't actually know much. So yeah, I also asked my followers on Twitter and Instagram if they could ask me some questions, any questions that they have regarding my diagnosis of fibromyalgia, which is one of quite a few diagnoses that I have. But yeah, I asked them to send in some questions that they have for me, and so I'm just going to go through and answer those questions in this video. Okay, so first of all, what is fibromyalgia? Fibromyalgia is a neurological musculoskeletal disorder which affects all of the body from head to toe. It affects your muscles and the skeleton, so all of the bones and the joints are affected, and it causes widespread pain. This disease or disorder also causes mental and cognitive issues. Did you see that? That was literally brain fog live in action. And so yeah, it causes cognitive issues, so maybe disorientation, memory issues, and yeah, just so much different issues. It also causes fatigue, and it causes the body to go hot and cold. So your central nervous system is what controls your body temperature, and because the central nervous system has been compromised, basically, it tends to send signals that are all over the place. So 1 minute you could be hot, 1 minute you could be cold, and sometimes it literally happens out of nowhere, you know. Sometimes you can be triggered by certain things, but sometimes it can literally just happen out of nowhere. So how is it pronounced? Fibromyalgia, and it's spelled Fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia. I know a lot of people, even people who are diagnosed with the condition, they actually don't know how to say it properly. But yeah, it's pronounced fibromyalgia. It is a bit of a tongue twister, I admit. So yeah, even for a dyslexic person like for me. But if you break it down, then it is kind of easy to say. So how do you get fibromyalgia? So fibromyalgia, it could be passed down through genetics. So if a family member, specifically parents or grandparents, have the condition, it can be passed down through genetics. It could happen after a mental or physical traumatic experience. And it can also happen after maybe an infection that you've picked up over the years. Maybe you actually recovered from the infection, but it left you with this neurological disorder, fibromyalgia. Also, it can happen after maybe surgery, after you've undergone surgery in the hospital, and the impact that the surgery had on your body could cause your body to go into shock and therefore develop fibromyalgia. Just recently, actually, there's been many cases where people have had maybe medicine or, you know, done certain things and it's just triggered fibromyalgia. And, you know, normally you might think like it's a bit out of the ordinary, but really what it could have done is just triggered those dormant cells in the body. So there could have been that genetic I don't know what to call it. There could have been traces of, I don't know, an autoimmune or like neurological dysfunction in the body, but then that one thing, like, it triggered it off, kind of thing. I don't know if I can explain that better. Yeah. So it really, there's so much different ways that people can get this disorder, really. And yeah, it can happen to anyone, literally. Even if you don't have it in your family, as I said, the other ways that you can have it, through surgery, through a traumatic experience. Yeah. Now with fibromyalgia, it literally takes the most littlest things and it cranks it up to 100. So whereas someone who has an able body will get up and go about their day and do stuff, someone with fibromyalgia, this will take like so much energy to do. Just to get up, open your eyes, it takes so much. And like, to your brain and to the signals that's been sent, it's basically, it's kind of like getting up to a person with fibromyalgia is like taking a hike. So yeah, it really just, it amplifies whatever you do. And so you really have to be careful with fibromyalgia, because we're not working with a normal body, basically. So if someone's like, oh, but you know, that's just a normal thing to do, all we done was do A, B and C, but the effects that it has on someone with fibromyalgia is really detrimental, basically. It could affect them for the rest of the month or even longer, you know, and to recover from it is really difficult. So yeah, it basically, it sends like warning signals. Your brain sends warning signals unwarranted, and then your body basically attacks itself. It's so weird, like it's so weird. But yeah, that's what it's like living with fibromyalgia. And if you've ever had the flu before, then just imagine the flu, but you never ever get better. Like, just imagine that. And that is how fibromyalgia feels. Or sometimes I know quite a few gym goers, so, and I know that after people go to the gym, they feel sore, right? So I just say to them, imagine going to the gym, and every single time that you go to the gym, the pain that you're feeling that after working out, that pain never goes away. That sore and achy feeling, it just never goes away. But then pair that with like mood swings and temperature dysregulation and cognitive problems and fatigue. There's just so much different things on top of it. So yeah, it's a difficult thing to try and explain to someone who, you know, like doesn't experience chronic pain, because chronic pain is really, it is pretty indescribable, you know, because people are so used to maybe like feeling a little bit of pain, but then they'll pop like a painkiller or something and the pain will go away. So really to them it's like, oh okay, yeah, pain, it comes and goes kind of thing. But to a person that lives with fibromyalgia or widespread chronic pain, this pain never goes away, and there's always that underlying like achy feeling. So even if there is a good day that someone is having with fibromyalgia, they're still going to be in pain, like regardless, you know, whether that's head pain or the back pain, literally just everywhere pain. But yeah, there's definitely levels to it, and I know that some people, they might have it not so bad, you know, they can get on and do things, and we call that high functioning. So they can maybe have a full-time job, maybe they have like a big family and they can take care of certain responsibilities, and they do like feel the aftermath of it and become triggered by certain things, but then they're kind of easier or better at bouncing back, because maybe their regular pain level is like, it's just easy to get by kind of thing. I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah. But then to another fibromyalgia patient, maybe they've got literally all of the symptoms that you can imagine, and all of those symptoms are on 10, right? So they aren't able to work at all, and yeah, literally opening their eyes is painful. Oh, that's another thing. Sensitivities, light sensitivity and sound sensitivity. And yeah, these are very, very difficult ones. And they're very not unusual. Well, yeah, they're unusual, but like, I don't know, it's very hard to navigate those, because even if there's a nice day, it's hard for someone to actually enjoy that nice day, like nice bright sunny day. My light sensitivity has gotten so much better in the past couple years, because I literally could not keep my curtain open at all. I mean, like now I've got blackout curtains, so if they're shut then I don't see any light coming through at all. But a few years ago, I wouldn't have been able to go out without sunglasses or any little bright light. Like, I would literally feel like my head is gonna pop. And now it still bothers me, but not to that same extent. And with fibromyalgia, you get like overload, so sensory overload. So that's where like there's too much sounds going on, and maybe it's just one sound. Actually, maybe it's literally just the radio or someone speaking, but because you're so sensitive, because your body is so sensitive and overrun, that sound of someone speaking feels so painful to your body that literally you just have to close your ears because you can't take it. So yeah, those are the crazy symptoms that fibromyalgia patients have to deal with, and that I myself as well, being a patient. Okay, so now I've kind of explained the basis of what fibromyalgia is. I am going to split this video and answer my followers' questions in the next video. So be sure to look out for the next video where I'll answer some of the questions that people ask me on Twitter and Instagram about my fibromyalgia. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.